A bunch of nasty extras in a movie everywhere I go. They're not real human beings. They don't break character for any cost. Just animals. Animals, guys. Animals. Now, you may say to me, people that watch this video, look. Oh, well, you're in a busy area. People are doing things. Come on, guys. Please pay attention to the video and do not insult my intelligence. Or yours, okay? It's not a busy area. People are not doing things. You look everywhere else, you don't see people. Where are the people over there? Where? Look. Only in front of me, where I'm looking. Look. You gotta remember, it's around me. You look far away in the distance, you find nobody, not one person. At this time in this plaza, there should be nobody. Look at this asshole, he's still here, look. That I shot earlier, look. Look at this prick. He looks like a prick. Look, here we go with the big trucks now in the morning. Guys, this is Victoria. Look at the gang that's walking towards me now as soon as I got here, look. Look. From behind me, look. Car coming out, look. How come you don't see this happening over there? Look. Huh? How come? How come you don't see it happening over there? People coming in and out and cars turning in. How come you only see it here? Because I'm here. Look. Look at the madness. It's an army of fucking zombies. Dickless, skirt-wearing zombies. Look at the car revving and speeding around me now. I want you guys to see what I go through on a daily basis. I've been going through this for 22 years now. Not like this, to a smaller extent. It's gotten bad when I woke up because they wanted to choke me even more so I can kill myself. Look how old this fucking piece of shit is. How could you do this at this age? You're gonna die soon, you fucking scumbag. Watch how they're gonna move. As soon as I look at them, they're gonna start moving. Any excuse to make a movement. Their arms, their head, their legs, everything. Watch, keep watching. They're not gonna stop moving or looking back and forth. Any excuse to move. Legs, fingers, anything. Keep looking. Nah, now they're not, because this is the stick. I take out the stick, they're like bitches, they behave. Look how many walk around me. How come there's not a zillion crossing on the other side? Look how many are crossing here. Look. Look over there. How come you don't see on that entrance people walking and cars going in and out now? How come? Alright guys, so please don't insult my intelligence. Watch my videos carefully to show you that there's always someone waiting here inside. I think they're the people that... So look, watch. They're gonna keep moving now. Watch how much they're gonna move. Look. Now they got them to change the style, but they're not moving as much because I picked up on it and I filmed a lot of videos with them moving their fingers, their arms, their legs. It's hilarious. It gives it away so easy. As you see, the bus came and I got here just after the bus left. It always happens with me. They time the buses that way, so I always have to struggle and wait at least a half an hour for every bus and to give the bus stop time to pile up with tons of their junk. And to give the other bus time to pick up lots of their junk on the way. So the bus is loaded with people moving like a fucking circus. Look at this guy. Look how he's moving now. They don't stop moving because when they get close to me, they tell them move. Anything to do movement. How could you be a real man wearing pants and do this? You have to wear a skirt to do this. You can't be a real man and do this. Look, it's an army, look. You can't be a real man and do something like this. Only bitches do this. Music. See how he looks back, look. Doesn't stop. They're like zombies, actors in a movie set. More and more are coming. Nothing over there, look. Look at the cops. They threaten me with the cops. They put them because the cops are the ones who organize this stalking. Look, they threaten me all the time. Look at the police car parked over there. Like, if I would have been scared of the cops, I wouldn't have made it to this point in my life by now. You fucking retards. Ambulances pass by, trucks. I see this all day long, this charade. Look at these losers, cops. With a fart, I'll take out 100 of them. Look, 100,000 people on one. Look at the bullying that the Canadian government is allowing to happen to a Canadian citizen that's been getting abused for 22, 23 years now. I've been a Canadian citizen since 95. Look at the abuse that they're letting happen in their own country. This country of so-called human rights and freedom. Look at what they're letting their intelligence agencies, CSIS, and the cops and people in their government. This comes right from the top, guys. It has to be approved from the top, or it wouldn't happen on a major street like this with people abusing someone and gang stalking him. This is illegal. So this is a Canadian government that's allowing its intelligence agency and its Freemasonic people to abuse someone in a covert operation, to systematically make him depressed, not allow him to work, and destroy his life. They've done this to me for over 23 years ago. And now that I found out the truth, they want to take me out. Look what they surround me with, the amount of cars on Victoria Park and Shepherd at 10:30 in the morning. Everywhere I go, people in cars walking towards me like a zombie army. With wheelchairs, canes, that's all I see all day long. Listen to the noise. Here starts the noise campaign and the big object campaign. So they blind me with them all day long, objects in front of my face. Look at them running. Here starts the running. They want to tense you. It's a terrorist operation. They want to terrorize you internally. So you're not at ease, you're always stressed. Look at this faggot, look at this charade. Look how fake this is, look. He hasn't seen her in years. The GFE effect, look. Street theater. Anyways, guys, I want you to see today a lot. I'm gonna tell you my whole story, and pretty much I have a very clear view now of what happened to me in my life. And now what they're doing is they're putting a lot of fake stuff on the internet. People that get so-called gang stalked and just fake. Because what these guys always try to do when there's something really important like this out there, how do you take away from its importance? How do you make it not valuable? By making it common that it happens to a lot of people. That's something that the Freemasons do. That's their tactic. In order to take away something that's valuable. You surround it. What do you think they've done to me in my life? Why do they surround me with garbage wherever I go? Because it takes away from your value. Nobody wants to approach you anymore. So when I put up a YouTube channel that's interesting, they want to take it away. They don't want people to look at things because they could be exposed. So you surround it with garbage. I'm not saying that other websites are garbage. I'm giving you an idea of what their system is like. Garbage meaning fake. It's not real. Just like these people around me, they're not real. And these cars, the amount of them, that's what it means, fakeness. That's how you take away originality. You surround it with fakeness. That's why. It's becoming now a worldwide epidemic, gang stalking. Are you kidding me? How could you do this to someone that already has people around them, family and members and friends? Right away it'll be exposed. This could only happen to a guy like me that was born with it, because I was tricked into it. My own family did it to me for all my life. That's why it's hard to wake up from it, because if my family was normal and this happened to me on the street, well, fuck, even if I was blind, I'd find out right away. I'd go, what the fuck's going on here? But because it was done to me internally from my own family since I was a kid, not to this level, gradually, slowly but surely, evenly. And they did it on the outside. I remember my own mother, before she got so-called schizophrenic back in the mid-90s, that was fake too, to give her an excuse to make noise and talk the whole time at home. That's another fake thing that they set up. She started saying, oh, wherever I go, people follow me to the stores, whatever, to make herself like feel important. So when I hear something like that, I don't find it odd and weird, because they were gonna start attacking me that way in the mid-90s. Because I got of age, I was 19, 20, I was getting older. So they wanted to choke me and take me out, and I was too strong. They've tried the impossible before that with me, to scare me. They got me fake girlfriends to try to break my heart, didn't work. They've got me amazing looking women and to give me this wicked sex for a couple of months and then take off for me to be hooked. Didn't work, nothing worked. So then in the end they did this to me and they hooked me on drugs. Even this didn't work. I got depressed, stayed at home. So what did they do? They introduced me to the most unforgiving drug on the planet, heroin, but in a legal form, Percocet. So you see how you get tricked? Guys, our whole system is set up by Freemasons. It's a satanic system that basically, my story should give you guys an idea of what they have planned for the whole world. They want to do this to the whole planet, what they've done to me. Maybe not on an intense scale, but they're doing it right now, if you think about it. Big cities, what do you benefit from in big cities? You get in there, you work your ass off, you get stressed, depressed, you meet tons of people you don't know, and then you go home tired. The whole system is set up this way, guys. All of it. All right, you see these big banners here? Go to different areas in Toronto, you don't see them much, only in my area, because those are stuff stuck in your face, objects that irritate you. They put barf on the floor in this area. They keep on doing this construction colors here. You don't find those things in any areas. Only in my area, because I walk around here. Ask people that live in Toronto when they look at this video if every area is set up like this. Tell them at 10:30 in the morning when they're on two normal streets, Shepherd and Victoria Park, is it this busy? Do they see that many trucks and that many people walking around? Ask them. Do people move around like this the whole time and they're all carrying empty bags? Does everybody have their music blasted at 10:30, 11 in the morning? That's how you know. Is everybody moving the whole time and pointing fingers at things? How come nobody stands still? Everyone keeps moving and talking the whole time. Ask them. Pretending they're looking for things. This is all street theater. So anyways, guys, I'm going to continue today with telling you my story. Pretty much in the mid-90s, they tried everything to take me down. They couldn't, so I'm gonna get on the bus now. I'll tell you my story in there where it's nicer and it's more quiet. Right. Remember, they're extras in a movie. It's all fake. That's how you have to look at them. It's the way they act that gives it away. They always have to move and stay in front of me, pretend they're doing things. Always, they drop things on the floor, forget to pay the bus driver, always say please and thank you, to extra talk. All this charade. The bus driver's in on it to watch how he's gonna drive the bus like a madman. So I put my headphones on and I'm not gonna film what's going on in the bus. So guys, the story starts with, I was very spoiled when I was a kid with everything, all the materials. That's part of the big deception, to make you think that you know it all, that you have it all. And I was raised in a way where I was always told, you're free to do whatever you want. My dad never intervened. My dad never even had a real conversation with me. That's how I know he wasn't my real dad. Never advised me on anything, nothing, not once. Just used to look at me from far away and stare at me as if I was a piece of shit or a bad kid. My mother, either. Nothing, not one real conversation. I was always let go of. Basically, I wasn't raised. I was raised in a special way to destroy myself. Also, they've introduced me to sex at an early age because that breaks you when that happens. And I lost my virginity when I was 8. Then the girl finally disappeared somewhere. She was 14. Not that it's a good thing to do that at that age, but still, I'm going to show you what the Masons do to break someone. They introduce them to sex. They have almost all my family members stripped naked in front of me by the time I was 8. I've seen them all naked. That's a lot. I have over 72 cousins. What else? Introduced me to porn at a young age before 10. I always was surrounded with 18 and 19-year-olds when I was 12 and 13 that talked about nothing but sex and drugs and cigarettes and drinking. I started smoking when I was 14 for that reason. In school, I never studied, but I graduated from high school with a 90% average, even though I was abused every day with my so-called fake uncle coming home and creating havoc with my fake mother and arguing and always arguments and screaming at home. And see, what they do is, how do you keep someone stressed? You keep on giving them these sticks, these poison injections, so they're never relaxed. It's sticking someone's mood. It's annoying them. That's what keeps you destroyed. But the problem with that, you have to keep it going and going and going. That's how it works, because it's not noticeable. It's very sneaky. They pretend that it's between them, but no, they're doing it for me. It's a theater to annoy me. Every time I used to come home at lunchtime, they picked a school that was right across the building where we've rented. Oh, by the way, another thing I want to mention to you guys, every apartment I've ever lived in throughout my whole life was on a major street, specifically designed to introduce me to noise, a lot of noise, since I was a kid. And we've rented in places on top of butchers, so I could see animals getting butchered at a young age. You know, to see those ugly things that you're not supposed to see when you're 4, 5, and 6 years old. Regardless, it's not because I was around them. It's because it was intentionally done that way that I mention it to you, what their intention is. But it never got to me. I was too strong. None of those things affected me. Look what they set up here, the cops, for me when I first got my license when I was 16. I worked for this guy with the Toronto Star. We were canvassing, basically knocking on people's doors and, asking them if they want to subscribe to the Toronto Star. The guy who was doing it lent me his car. When I borrowed his car for one day to go with my friends, as soon as I went to pick up a friend from a building, apparently there was this old man standing downstairs. He ran towards the car, bumped into it, and fell on the floor and started accusing me that I bumped into him. I didn't pay attention to him. He was okay. We left. I go to school. At lunchtime, I go home. Remember, my building was right across the school. There was about 16 cop cruisers in front of the building. 16 guys. I was 16 years old. 16, okay? Now, to see what's going on, oh, this guy, you did this too. I go, okay, so what's the problem? Did I do anything wrong? They tried to scare me, and then they took off. Nothing happened. Just to show you what this government tried to demotivate me from when I was a kid, not to drive. Why? Because if I had a car right now, the system that they set up for me, where they precede me everywhere, they won't be able to do it. I'll drive fast to Hamilton or Burlington. I'll get out there. You won't see the charade. So they've done the impossible since I was 16. Anyways, that didn't happen. I was gifted a Trans Am when I was 19. Why? They want a guy like me to have a sports car that's fast so I can kill myself, or I think I'm the best, the strongest, without working for it, because they never allowed me. They would always block me in all these jobs. Look, garbage trucks, here they start. So, look at people moving. Look, moving. Look at them moving the whole time. They're gonna move. Look how this fucking guy. Moving. Any excuse to move. So, what was I gonna tell you guys? Here we go with the big trucks. So, what did the cops do? I drove one time, I passed like 6, 7 stop signs in a row. Only one time. What ended up happening? As soon as I did that, this private car shows up and goes undercover, pull over. They give me a huge ticket, take away my points and all that stuff. They've always been watching me. They've always tried to strip me away from my license throughout all these years. Now, I started traveling in the 2000s a lot because obviously I felt there was something wrong with my environment. I wanted to get away from here. I didn't know what it was though. Just felt it was wrong. So what you're gonna see, everybody walk from the back and get off the front. No, nobody's gonna get off the back. Just so they can pace in front of me. Look how many people should get off the front. Look how many should get off the back. Watch. So anyways, There we go. As soon as I talk, he comes and right in front of me. Remember, we just got on. Everyone's gonna get off and get on now. Every stop at 10:30, 11 in the morning, there should be nobody on the street now. So anyways, guys, look at the running. Look. The cough, fake coughing starts. That's a fake cough, intentionally generated. Because the coughing, I told you, my mother coughed straight for 22 years, every day about 100 times. That annoys you, that keeps you hearing noises, and it presents sickness, it depresses you. Constant coughing and coughing with everybody around. They don't do that much anymore since I've been recording because I gave it away. I exposed it. Look, now on my road, you're gonna see all this charade, construction and things stopping and moving and lights and bullshit. All this never happens on any other street. You go in Toronto right now, it's quiet. You don't even see that many people on the bus. These are all like actors. They're extras in a movie. That's how you have to look at them. That's what they are. They're fake. All of them. Now she starts talking the bitch. All fake. There's probably one or two real people in here, but I doubt it. I can tell from their faces. They're mean, straight up faces. Look. They're not real people, guys. They're not real human beings.
This is an express vehicle.
So, anyways, I wanted to show you. Watch. See, look, all coming, look. So, anyways, look what they're doing here. As soon as I get off, look at the charade everywhere, guys. Look, everywhere. To see people digging things and running and moving. Toronto's not like that. Go to any other street at this time, you will not see this charade. Ask anybody who lives in Toronto, they'll tell you. You'll barely see anybody nice and quiet, normal people. Maybe if you see one or two or three walking. Look. Look more. Look at the big trucks. Look, it's insane. I can't breathe. I always have people walking towards me and talking. Anyways, yeah, I was saying the cops, they did that to me in this country and they've done so much other stuff. It's amazing what they tried to prevent. Anyways, in the end, what did they have to do? I wasn't in the country, guys. I owe $15,000 worth of tickets on my license. Do you know when I was given those tickets? When I wasn't in this country. I could prove it. I wasn't even in this country when I was given those tickets. And those tickets were given to a car with a plate that's got my brother's plate. And on a street where my brother's ex-girlfriend lived. Most of the tickets given. So they faked it, so I still won't be able to get a license. Because then I can get away from this. If I run away right now and hide somewhere, they don't know where I am. They can't do this to me. That's what the Canadian government's afraid of right now, more than anything. You don't want me to disappear in this country, because if I go tell the truth and this gets exposed, they're fucked. It'll be the biggest story in history of mankind. In this so-called freedom country, they've abused a citizen for 23 more, for like since I got here in 1990. They've done this to a Canadian citizen. That's what they don't want. That's what they're scared of. So they're surrounding me with this everywhere I go. I go in the mall, they flip people around in there now. Those are not the real people that work in there, guys. So I never get in touch with real people. I don't know what they do to them. They prep those places before I get to them. Maybe they come in, they told the people don't come to work, or, you know. So, look, everywhere I go, look. Look how many. Now, if you look that way, how come there's no one that way? Look, how come they're all talking loud? That's what they paid them for. Look how many. Look at that way. How come there's no people walking over there? How come there are none over there? Look. All walking towards me only. Look. This is a mall. It's 10:30. There should be nobody in here. Nobody. It's probably like 11:15 now. Look. They're like zombies. Look, there's nobody on the other side of the street. Nothing. Look. Look, nothing, nothing. Only here, only around me. Look. This is what they do to me, guys. Look how nasty these people are. Look at their faces. Look how mean they are. They always park cars here in front of me. Look, so they block my passage. I guarantee you this car wasn't here before. I guarantee you someone's sitting in it. No, they left it, but still, they park it right in front of me. Look at the parking lot. You think that many people come to the mall at 11? Look. Look. Look, look, look how they're all roaming around now. Look, look, look at them. Waiting for me, look. Look, 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 even this one. Look where she wants to park, look. Look. Look, look where she's turning. Look. 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 As soon as I get there. Look, this asshole wants to leave now. As soon as I get here. Look, 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 look. I want you to see this. The fakeness in it. Now they're not expected to go that way. Look, look, he's walking towards me now that I'm leaving. Look. Now I'm expected to go this way. How come there's no one there? Look, look, look at the whole parking lot. Where are the people? Because I'm not expected to come this way. I'm expected to go into over there. Look. Show me. How come there are no cars coming in and out? I'm gonna give you great videos, guys. This battery is gonna die soon, but we have another 5 minutes. Look, look, where are the people? They're all prepped to go that way, towards the mall. Look, show me. Look at this bastard. He was waiting far away, now he walks that way. Look, look, look. So I have someone walking that way. Look at the other one from far away walking too. Look, look, look. 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 Look, look. There's no one here. Look. Where are the people? Look. Look at the street. No people on it. Nothing. Ya Sharmuta! 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 Emmik Sharmuta! Look. Show me. Where are the people? Where? Show me. Look, they had these two assholes waiting for me in the parking lot. Now they walk away. Where are the people here? Where are the buses? Where are the cars? Where are the 18-wheelers? That's how Toronto is, guys. Everywhere you go. Quiet. They have a train of cars and people around me everywhere I go. Look, now they're gonna bring them. Now you're gonna start to see people in cars coming. Look, it's empty. See how he released the brake? Every TTC bus. Look, look how many are coming now. Look. Shit, the battery.